Alright. We are live. Alright. So we are going to be getting into game one. Alright, so guys, y'all can just let me know if you can hear me clearly. The audio is okay, too loud, too low.
Your team is
Whichever
banning.
way it's going. The last time I streamed the match, I think there was a particular someone that said I needed to put a bit of passion in my voice.
Your team is banning.
I guess I'm going to work on that, but I think you can see straight away. Onyx Esports have already missed the ban.
Your team is banning.
We don't know what's going on there. Hopefully, we don't have any network issues this time. Yeah, hopefully. So there are actually two games going on right now. Two very interesting games, which is Onyx Realm of Kings. I think the
Your
other
team
is
banning.
Alpha Zeros
Among the
and a long name I
plains
can't
exists
Your
pronounce.
team is
I'm
picking.
going to check it out
which
later.
I was made
But
for.
well, this is the one we're going to be casting, and you all are really welcome. Anyone that joins, you're welcome. So yeah, first pick to the side of Onyx Esports, and we are going to see Sicilian. Sicilian is like one of the safest picks you can have, honestly. That late game damage, you can't trade it for anything. Hey yo,
Your team is picking.
Hola, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome. Thank you for being punctual to the stream. Promise there's going to be a lot of violence tonight. And since you're the first, please just help us check, make sure the audio is good on the stream.
Your
It's
team
too
is
low.
picking.
Just let us know, and we're going to fix it. And we can see a Popol and Cooper and a Fredrin. Popol and Cooper and Fredrin, and immediately you see a Kufra and a Melissa. I think I learned the hard way that Melissa Buddhist Popol
Your
and
team
Cooper
is
is
picking.
like it's just how the game is. It's a hard counter. There is, even if you are actually really good Popol and Cooper user, the best you can do is just play as safe as possible. And even when you try to play safe, it's just a lose because of Melissa's I think is it the S2, the one with the door. Cooper just transfers too much damage onto you.
Your team
But
is banning.
now you can see an Estes. These first three picks are actually looking very solid for both teams, honestly. I love how it's looking. Realm of Kings, they've drafted
Your
on
team
for
is
here. It's
banning.
giving me a kind of it's giving me blacklist vibes, you know. They are giving me blacklist vibes right now. And Onyx is just giving me Onyx vibes, you know. They have that late game is already secured for them, if you ask me. And I think Melissa is a bit safe, you know, especially from Fredrin, the pokes and all that.
Your team is picking.
With her ult, she can save a bit of stress, and we see a Xavier ban here. I wonder why that ban for Xavier came in, but well, definitely they've done their homework. They know what they're watching out for. They know what they don't want to go against, and yeah, see a Xavier ban there.
Your team is
Kagura.
picking.
I think Agura is just a solid pick all round. You can almost never go wrong with it, considering you have the Kufra here. That's and it's Omni on that Kufra. I think we know what Omni has done on basically most tanks. Yeah, Realm of Kings. It's Realm of Kings versus Onyx Esports. So we're going to see that beautiful Lapu Lapu skin. And Onyx are going to go
Your team is picking.
for the Martis. This is a very, very, very solid draft. Welcome to the stream, Toby Rama. Very nice to have you around. And I think Chris might just lock in that his Yuzong. You know, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Beautiful. Wow. Both drafts are actually looking very, very, very solid right now. Osen, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'd like you to tell me which of these drafts you think looks better. Just type it in the chat. Let them reply you. It's all good. Yeah, I don't see it as abusing Lapu Lapu, but man, this Onyx draft is a complete draft if you ask me. It has that early game aggression and it has the mid game control all the way to the late game. You have that Sicilian to cover that. You have the Mattis, who is just annoying from the early to the mid game, and then you have the Melissa, who can pretty much just deal that insane amount of damage in the game. She knows no tank. I don't know, man. This is going to be a very, very interesting one here. I really hope we get all the violence that we're looking for, but it's hard to not get it. You can see now KR KMJ and the Frederick is going to be going to jungle. Honestly, I feel Onyx draft is better too. It's so balanced. But let's see if
All troops deployed.
let's see if this oh, you can't hear me. I'm going to try to fix that. Is there anyone else that can hear me? Wait, fix my mic real quick. But anyhow, this should be the first encounter but where they are going to fight for the lethal. So it's just going to be a retro battle. Ooh, a bit too early there from AMKG, and you can already see Kufra, man, just trying to harass Estes in their mid lane there, but a bit too early on the retreat by AMKG. So hopefully that is going to have cleaner retreats here. Then you have the Lapu Lapu and the Yuzhong. To be honest, personally, I feel like Yuzhong is not going to have the best of times here. As you can see, Lapu Lapu is already just making him chill there. Popo, you can see Popo just has to play it very carefully. But funny thing is, okay, we have a pause request here coming in from the side of Void Esports, Onyx Esports, sorry. So they have is probably just waiting to make sure it's a good time to pause the game. Or we have a pause request. Alright, so I guess I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, we had to do 480 just to
First blood.
Lapu Lapu there flickering in, lovely. Lapu Lapu there getting the first blood with that flicker, just going in there to secure that kill on Estelle. And now it's going to be a 2-for-0 trade, and the jungler is part of that trade. So things are looking pretty dicey here for Realm of Kings. And even though I guess even though the pause was requested, I don't know why it's not granted by the ref, but okay. Yeah, so basically, yeah, about the 480p, just it's better to have violence in 480 than to not have it at all. So just had to drop that because of the issues we had in the previous stream, but hopefully it's going to be better this time. So I think already we can already see Onyx Esports with fairly comfortable lead. You can see this is over 2k gold lead here, and we have Kufra trying to set up for something. Nope, nothing is going to happen there. I guess they are trying to force this top wave. Estes coming in there with the healing, but the heal is not oh, it's actually good enough to, you know, keep a lot of trouble, but Mattis comes in just to causing a lot of problems. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, and Melissa might fall here. Yes, Melissa falls to Mattis. Still went to go for another kill, and he gets the mega kill there for Mattis. Oh my god, I think Popo might actually get killed here too. Another one, and it is a triple kill there for Mattis. Even though he ends up getting shot down, he's going to be able to put his team far in the lead, honestly, because okay, it was a 2k gold lead before, and now we have a higher lead once more. Let's see. Yo, nice retry there coming in from AMKG. He's going to be able to take that turtle away, at least to give KR something to go back. And I think the kill is going to be taking them the bot lane. Lapu Lapu takes out the Kagura. Man, there's just violence, action everywhere, and you can see Fredrin here trying to cause a bit of problems, but I don't know if this early game fights, I think they want to pick Fredrin there with that Appraiser's Wrath, was able to do a lot of damage to Mattis, but he's not going to fall. Instead, two players from the side of KR are going to fall. That is another trade that I don't think is working well for the side of the realm of Kings. I think this early game, they just need to be careful of that Mattis, honestly. And even in the gold lane, I think Melissa is actually, Popo is actually doing better than I expected him to do, but now it's going to be too much. He's going to fall alongside that turret, which is also going to fall. Lovely play there coming in from the side of Void, and you can see Mattis here on this bot lane. They are going to take that turret to Void has so much control over the map right now, like just taking turrets up and down, and the draft is just working so well for them. I think this is a masterpiece from them, but KR is not out yet. You know, their draft is actually pretty solid too, and I think it's something that they can easily turn around at the later stages. You can see Lapu Lapu here just trying to set up something. We have Kufra charging. He's not going to do anything there, just trying to make sure nothing happens. I guess this is going to be Yuzhong just trying to check those bushes, make sure no one is there, but he actually does commit with that Petrify on top of Sicilian. This is looking very, very dicey. That's going to be a kill there for the Mattis. That Decimate is so annoying. You cannot be walking around with a low HP when a Mattis is also there. And I think I already see the damage coming in from Sicilian. Popula Cooper manages to get a kill on that Kufra, which will give them some type of balance, but doesn't give them enough to defend the mid lane with. And already Sicilian's damage is already coming out. When you have a late game hero and you're already doing so well in the early game, Cooper is going to take the turret to open up that map a bit, and then just give them a bit more control over that. Nice juke there coming in from Popular Cooper, but yeah, it's definitely going to fall at the end of the day. Fuchiji's though, at least he got the turret. You can see some action going down here. Oh my god, there's just violence going on everywhere, but for some reason the jungler is going to fall again. AMKG on that Fredrin is going to fall again. Look at the damage coming in for Sicilian. Kufra trying to get an engagement. Yuzhong does get the Petrify, but I don't think there's going to be enough follow-up. Or the passive from Yuzhong almost taking down Mattis, but he is not going to fall. He's going to leave to fight another day. Oh my god. Void is just, they're just all over the place, and you can see at the bot lane here, they've almost taken down the bot lane too, and Popol and Cooper just doing all he can, to protect that top tier 2 turret. And I think they will need that, because the last thing they want is to not have that turret. Considering the fact that the Lord is going to be up in less than 40 seconds, they need all the kind of defense they can get against that. I think for the builds are actually looking very, very solid here to see. You can see the recall taunts here from Void. But yeah, it is what it is. I think this should be a free lord for Void. Yeah, definitely they are not going to contest it. I don't think it's the smart. It will be the smartest thing to come, defend this. So for Void, for Onyx Esports, for Onyx Esports, just one tower has fallen, the tower on top, and it's not looking like okay. So they are just going to do this Lord push. Mattis trying to see if he can get something done, forcing Yuzhong back to his base. That's going to be another tier 2 turret going in from tier 2 turrets. I think all the tier 2 turrets are going to fall here. He bought and they made beautiful defense there. 4 for nothing trade. Beautiful defense. I think this is where the power of that Estes Frederick combo. Like just the way you saw Blacklist execute the Mlbb strats. Just clump up together. Have a lot of almost immortal heroes, and just keep them alive for as long as possible. And I think that is something we all know Yuzhong is very, very good at. That sustained game, and having Estes behind you to make sure that you can actually sustain longer is going to turn the tide of the battle. But Max is in trouble here. He's definitely going to fall. That was very, very bad positioning there from Void, but I guess it's to be expected when you feel like you are in the lead. But the Realm of Kings are not a team that you can count out, because right now we are getting to the 12 minutes mark at full build, and it's just going to be a talk of who can play the better game, who has the better micro, who calls better shots, honestly. So I guess we'll just have to see. The Lord is coming up in 20 seconds. Both teams, I think, should be trying to set up for that. Melissa, it takes a lot of kill pressure off them, because Melissa just stays behind, doing a lot of dirty things to every player. I guess he thought he was trying to disengage, but immediately you are going to see Kufra with the S1. A lot of violence going on here. Another kill is going to go. Yep, Sicilian is going to fall. This Kufra is doing everything he can, but the appraisals right there from that Frederick is going to take out the jungler for the side of he's going to take out who is that? Okay, the Lapo. So it's going to be a 2-for-2. I think this should be an easy defense, but it's not. Wipe out there coming in from the Mattis. It's going to be a mega killer. This is going to be game 1. What am I saying? What do I mean by successful defense? This was an aggressive A to Z, just start to finish game from the side of Onyx Esports. Beautifully done, beautifully executed. A couple of times now and then where they got a bit too cocky, and tried to throw 1 or 2 things to the enemies to give them that belief that they can come back, but shut them down and take it back again. Lovely game there coming in from the side of both drafts. Honestly seemed very, very okay, but that Mattis caused a lot of problem for them, and there was just no reply, no answer for him. The screen is lagging, just let me know. We are going to check it out, but that will be game 1. Let's head right into game 2. Say no be void now, Mattis. To be honest, I feel like he would have he would have done very similar thing on any other hero he used. Just Mattis made his job a bit easier. So Ura film. OP Mage. Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome. So Tanjiro is going to join. I can't remember if Tanjiro was in game 1, but yeah. So we're going to be here. We have Crest, Tanjiro, MKG, Panda, and Dolly, and it's going to be the same lineup. It's going to be the same lineup for the side of Void Esports. Waiting this up, step by step, guitar. Please tell me what's going on. Is it an issue with the stream?
Your team is
Alright, so straight into game 2, straight up. Have that Sicilian ban. We don't want any of that rubbish. You know, if we are not getting Sicilian, you are not going to get Sicilian either. And then we're going to see a carry ban here coming from the side of Realm of Kings. I think that's a very, very smart ban. You know, we all know that. I think even bots at in Epical Glory know that they don't want to leave, you know, carry open. And then immediately we're going to see that carry ban followed by an Atlas. We all know the set potential of an Atlas. You don't need to be a good player, a very good player, to actually set well with an Atlas. Stream day pause for my phone. Alright, please bro, just help us make sure it's not your connection, and if there's anyone going through having similar issues with your stream, just let us know so we can address that before game 3. Alright, so Void is going to ban 2 heroes they used in the previous game, and they're going to pick 2 heroes they have not, you know, used, which is the Lolita and the Grok. To be honest, Void's drafts, always Onyx Esports draft, is just giving me, you know, this kind of M4 vibes. And speaking of M4 vibes, we are going to see the Glue, the Yves, and that Fredrin again from the side of Kea. To be honest, these heroes are amazing heroes on their own. Like, just these 3 are enough to, you know, change the tide of the battle, and it's looking really, really good for them right now. So I don't know what the 2 picks are going to be for their gold lane and the roam, but yeah, let's just see how it goes. Alright, thank you for the feedback. It's good to know that the stream is back here, and again, Power is going to lock in that Melissa. I think Melissa did pretty well in the first game, didn't have too much of issues, and then because it's the Brody ban here, I feel Void was actually expecting that. I think this is the standard UBE build comp. You know, they will have that Brody and Estes. You know, I feel Estes is easier to work with Brody because Brody is a bit tanky, so he doesn't die before he can even get healed up. I think that's probably the good thing about the Brody. Gold lane Harith. I don't know. I guess it could work. I don't know how. Yeah. But right now I feel they need a bit of DPS. So I feel Beatrix. I feel the Beatrix will not be a bad pick here right now. They're a bit lacking on that DPS front, but who knows? Diggy. I really don't. I don't think I would like this Tiki pick. Yeah, Brody would have been the perfect marksman for their comp, but I guess Onyx Esports saw through that and are going to, just ban out the Diggy, ban out the Brody. And surprisingly, we are actually going to see that Diggy pick for KR. Surprisingly, honestly. Are we going to see some Grushan action? Yo, Tobes, I know seeing that Kadita, you are going to be there judging a lot, considering how you are on that Kadita, but don't count anyone out. Never can tell. But so instead of the flex pick, we're going to have the Leo mod. Oh, lovely picks here again from Void. All their picks are so good. I think I don't have an issue with the drafts for Realm of Kings. Just that Diggy is looking a bit sus, honestly. I don't know. Oh, never can tell. It might work. It might be a clean sweep. I guess it's not impossible. But let's see. But Onyx drafts right now is looking really good. I think that Grok is going to be going to the EXP lane. Is it going to go to the EXP lane? No. Oh yes, it's going to go to the Kadita is a Roma, of course. My bad. So is the Diggy pick just for Lolita's set? I understand that Lolita could get, well, if Lolita should get anything going here, it's going to be hell for them to handle. But let's just see how this goes. Welcome back to the Land of Dawn. We are going to head straight in to the game 2. Onyx Esports were able to secure game 1 rather convincingly, if you ask me. But let's see if the Realm of Kings are going to have anything to say about this next game. Yeah. They gave Crest glue, and not just any glue, it's the glue that has been tormenting a lot of people right now, everywhere, even in M4, like glue became a kind of a pick or ban hero, You can see already Lolita harassing that give. We have our usual little battle. I guess I don't think, yeah, of course, okay, he's still actually going to try to secure it, does he? No, he doesn't. The little Leomod is going to secure the little. We have a pause request here coming in from Blue, and we are just going to grant that pause, let them figure out their stuff, maybe some strategic planning on their side and things. And once it's 2 minutes, we are going to be back into the game. Do you guys think this is going to be a clean sweep? Honestly, I don't think so. As much as Onyx Esports draft is looking much better right now, I have to say, man, I just have to say their draft is looking really good. But we have crests on that glue, and we have the Fredrin that can cause a lot of harm. And we have the Eve too. The Eve is one mage that we all know the slows coming in from her are going to be very annoying for Void to deal with. But at the same time, looking at it, who is actually going to be slowed down? Leomord, Grok has CC immunity, well, when he's using his S1 close to the wall, but still. So you have Kadita who can just slide in and slide out just like that, feel like, well, let's just see how it works. But it's looking like they have a lot of heroes that can just easily dash out of those sticky situations. Yes, I think everyone wants a game 3, but in my experience, whenever we say we want a game 3, it never happens. I think during the gauntlets, we only had 3 games at the finals, probably. All the games that we played were mostly 2-0, 2-0. Well, predictions are in. Toberama thinks we are not going to have a game 3. Most votes are like going towards the clean sweep, but well, you never can tell. All right, so we are going to be going back into the Land of Dawn. Hopefully they have resolved you know, whatever it is that was going on before. I can see this matchup here, the blue and the Grok. Interesting. I think what they will be trying to do right now is just clear that wave, get those rotations going, you know, and stuff. Just clear that wave and see how fast they can get to you know, the other side of the map. I think we are going to see a bit of early action here. Lolita trying to stun, you know, that Virgin, and yeah, Leomord is going to just take that gold crab and it's going to be here, or maybe not. But Turtle is up. Let's see what is going to happen here. This should be interesting. Already Onyx Esports are going to have the better position. Perfect, but we have a Luminous Blast here coming in from Lolita. I don't know if she needed to use that flicker, probably just didn't want to be interrupted, but still it ends up well for them. They are going to be able to pick up 2 kills and the turtle there. Beautiful start already. It's looking like a really good start for the side of Evo, Onyx Esports, and already he's already invading, taking that red buff off of the jungler for KR. Here's that Fredrin trying to take the little one too, but he's not going to get it. He's just going to go ahead for the small camp. And top here we can see the positioning from Onyx Esports here, trying to see this is going to be a very I think Beatrix should be very careful. Well, good awareness there from the Beatrix. You shouldn't die for you should not die for the turret. But then I think Lolita could be in a bit of trouble here. You can see that slow coming in from Yves, and yes, Lolita is going to fall even after the ult. Is not going to help her. 2 members of the side of Onyx Esports are going to fall there. Not how they expected that gank to go, but so is Yves. Yves is also going to drop. Very scrappy team fight. It's almost like, I think right now we just need to ban Void, honestly. Just ban Void, but yeah, ban him. You can ban him or let him pick what he wants to pick and then use the Appraiser's Rat, kill him. Still a win-win for you. But we are going to see already we are back to even 4-4 on the board for both teams. Close gold lead, just around a 600 gold. I don't think that is too much. It's going to make too much of an impact on the game right now. You can see here Void having to pop that split from Blue just to get away from that, and immediately the wild charge is going to come in from the hide and, you know, stopping Blue. But that was a very lovely wasted flicker and ult there from Lolita. She really need to commit the flicker for that, because there wouldn't have been follow-up anyway. But I guess we can all see, ooh, another kill here is going to come in from Lolita. Lolita is dropping. Oh, I think Crest here has forgotten to turn off his all chat from the last time he requested a pause, and I guess we all know that is like probably is just a mistake. But anyhow, hopefully we don't see another use of all chats. Onyx Esports won the first game. We got the first game pretty convincingly. And we have another pause request here coming from Lolita. Probably they just need to calm down and, you know, reevaluate. But I think we can all see the interaction between Glue and Kadita. Glue actually had his full stacks on Kadita, but that rough waves just helped her, you know, immune the effect, stopping Glue from, you know, being able to, you know, get that kill off of her. And in return, they actually got him. So not the best of trades for Realm of Kings, but yeah, you know, that's what happened. So I think that those are the things that Glue. Anyone, Grok has the CC immunity that he can always pop out, you know, and stop him from being dragged back by Glue's pass as skill 1, skill 2 combo. And then even Melissa can just pop that out to stop Glue from, you know, getting close to her. So I guess Crest has a lot of work on his plate here if he's going to try to get those pickups out. And I think a couple of times we've seen yeah, it's a pause metal, man. A couple of times we've seen Lolita not really, you know, get that ult, get that Luminous Blast on, and, you know, really get the set that they are, you know, needing, even honestly, for both teams. And for me personally, I guess I just love how Beatrix is playing the safe game, farming steady, and she's going to be a very, very important part of KR's late game. If they are going to turn this around, that Beatrix is going to be needed to come online, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. I haven't seen much of the Diggy. Yeah, I guess he's just roaming around for now. That's his role anyway. Well, so I don't think he's going to go to the side of KR. They're going to secure that one pretty convincingly. It doesn't look like anything is happening. And then they're going to go straight on ahead. Just Fredrin here, trying to do something, I guess. And I think Kadita might be in a bit of trouble here, but nope, it is actually Fredrin. But he is going to, is he? No, he's not going to be able to survive that. Leo Mod is going to get on his horse and get that. Blue needing to use that split to run for his life again. It seems the Grok is doing a lot of good work there. But yeah, you can see on the top lane, Melissa's turret has actually, I think Beatrix has been chipping down on that turret with that sniper, and yep, it is probably going to fall here. A bit of action going on in the middle. They're just going to disengage. Diggy popping that time journey, giving Yves an opportunity to just leave that place. But Beatrix there doing a lot of work on that turret. I wonder how long she has been chipping on that turret. Bottom lane has actually fallen. Blue seems to be having a bit of tough time here. Leomod is going to get that kill. Oh, look at the damage already coming out from Leomod. He's already at level 9. Lolita there again with another wasted flicker. I just didn't feel, had to be committed. But yeah, 2 kills are going to go to the side of Onyx Esports. Not the best of, not very, very organized. They're coming in. We have Kadita here trying to get a solo kill on the Yves. She's going to get it and she's going to slide out of that place like nothing happened. All round, I guess there's just a lot of things not going right for KR right now. I'm guessing it's a bit of communication issues, just things not really going to plan, and definitely is going to be a free turtle, to the side of Onyx Esports as well, and they are also going to take that top turret once again. Onyx Esports with the amazing map control, just making sure everything they are doing is clean, precise, and calculated. And that is actually lovely to see. I think KR right now just needs to take a step back, relax, don't force anything, and this game is just 8 minutes into the game. Their lineup is not the worst, you have this Lolita here, I feel getting a bit overconfident, but she's going to get out of that without any issues. But yeah, man, this is looking very, very dicey for KR. I think you just need to calm down, honestly. Don't force any unnecessary fights right now. They really don't need it, because, okay, I guess how many? It's just a 2k gold lead, so it's definitely not something that's impossible to come back from, no matter what. And you can already see their Grok going for that damage. Yes, I think this is a commitment that the Blue would like to make. Is going to pop that split, going to possess. Definitely Lolita is going to fall there. Beatrix making it out. Diggy coming in with the time zone for that disengage. But Fredrin there still in the middle event is going to use the appraiser's rod, but that is not going to connect. Everybody on 1 HP. Oh my god, Lolita is not going to fall. Leomod is going to escape with 1 HP, and so will that Grok. That was sad, honestly. That was sad. I think here deserved to get more from that trade, honestly. At least a kill minimum, honestly. I think here should have gotten something from that trade, but maybe that little bit of damage that they lacked didn't let them convert that into kills. But you can see from that little team fight, surprisingly the gold lead has almost increased for the side of Void. It's not looking like here still didn't really get what they were looking for there. But at the end of the day, I think it's safe to say that Void now know that this is not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be an easy game, or the game is not going to be as easy as or as straightforward as the first one was. and we have glue on the bottom lane here, just trying to make sure that turret doesn't fall. Last thing they want to do is lose more turret. At least secure the tier 2 turrets, even if you know, the Lord is going to go to the side of Onyx, which doesn't even seem that way right now. Definitely they are going to want to contest this Lord, but you know, Onyx has such a good position on that Lord right now. You can already see the Luminous Blast here is able to get only glue. I don't think that is the target they want. Time Journey there popped by the Diggy, just making them, giving them that time to relax, and they are going to stop the Lord and start fighting here. You can already see Glue being chunked down really low. Beatrix is going to be tucking down, but Glue is able to get his target this time. He's going to kill that Lolita, and a lot of kills. This is a potential wipeout for the side of Void, but no. Diggy is definitely not going to let the Kadita escape here. There's nothing she can do, and she's going to fall, and that is going to be a wipeout for the Realm of Kings here. Unfortunately, they probably don't have the damage to start that Lord, and the jungler of Void is back. But the good thing about that part was that it has helped KR to almost level that gold lead. Now there's basically nothing. This is a 31.3, 31.4 and 31.6k gold lead. So basically just like a 200, which is very, very insignificant, which will mean that both teams right now are on par with each other, and it's just there for anyone who is going to make a mistake to make a mistake. And I guess we can already see one coming here. That Grog just, you know, trying to check what is going on. Lolita very deep in enemy lines. Diggy is able to hold her down with us. I think they want to make sure this Lolita falls. There's nothing they can do to cancel it. And lovely, I thought it was actually a very, very good time journey there. The snipe coming in from Dolly, but he's not able to connect it on to Lolita, and just like that, Onyx Esports is going to push KR away from that from that build. The Lord is evolved now, and anybody that gets this could be a determining, you know, this Lord could be a determinant for who is going to have an advantage in the coming moments of the game. You can already see here Void trying to start something. I don't think this is going to be a Lord dance. We don't do Lord dance in our server. Is that you're taking the Lord or you're not taking it? We don't do that, we don't risk it. But you can, it's going to be a 50-50, and the Leo mod, lovely retribution here coming in from Void the King. Lovely retribution, is able to take that Lord away. One player falling, Beatrix has gone down, so has Fredrin. I think more players are going to fall here for the side. This Leo mod is absolutely tearing apart these guys. Kadita there coming in with that support damage. Just Diggy standing. Can Diggy defend this? Can Diggy defend this push, guys? Can Diggy do this? Come on, do something. Use your time journey. CC immune. Do something. Anything. Nothing. And you're going to see the spam. The recall spam there coming in from the side of Onyx Esports. It's going to be a clean sweep. GG's Onyx Esports. GG's Realm of Kings. Lovely game. Even though it wasn't as, you know, as tough as most people were expecting it to be, but it was still a beautiful game nonetheless. Thank you guys, thank you so much for joining us on today's stream. I guess everyone is going to go and check what's going on the other stream and see how the violence fed on that place. But GG's to you all. Thank you so much. We really love you guys. Thank you for joining us again. We are going to see you all tomorrow for the next set of matches.